predictions today?
You probably do. You probably do.
Okay.
Everybody, what's up? Welcome to another episode of the Can-Am Connection. I'm one of your hosts, Jody Williams. We got Ryan Espy, Nathan Williamson, and thank you, Mr. Brian Parliament, through the fingers, for joining us today. Tim Tomads, at some point, hopefully will join us because we got some juicy stuff for today.
Well, Tim can't make predictions anyways.
1 hour and 1 minute ago, Tim said, "Don't we have a podcast in 1 minute?"
I was like, bro, what time is
on
it?
time.
I forgot they don't change times in Arizona. They ban that law. So, but
Tim can't make predictions anyways because he's working the event as one of the referees. It's him, Baristo Delajakov, Oleg Skansanovic, and Luke Kolscher. So he can't make predictions.
That's cool. But before we get to the EvW 22 prediction show, we got a few household stuff we gotta unravel with the soapbox. I'm gonna have SB. I'm gonna have you go first, and then I'll give you mine.
Where do you want to start, Jody? I mean,
we have a multifaceted.
What do you want to talk about, Nathan? The fact that the referees made sure that the United States Olympic hockey team won, or the
Okay. First off, hold on a second. As a future Canadian, I resent that a little bit. Secondly, this is only the second time in history of the Winter Olympics that a nation has won both the male and the female.
Against the same country, nonetheless.
irrelevant.
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying.
So
What are you just saying? The silver lining in all of it is the gold medal comes back to Winnipeg, Manitoba, with our goaltender, Connor Hellebuck. I'd say Kyle Connor, but he didn't play a single minute of the entire. Well, he might have played game one, I think.
Well, Bennington played well for you guys. It's just there at the end.
Biddington, yeah, he's a great goalie.
Yeah.
But Connor, you see the shot count on that thing? My God.
well, you want to kick things off since you got a chip and dip after the top of the hour, Mr. Espy?
Oh my God. Where do I even start?
Oh shit!
Let's tell the story about there's only so much grace you can give to somebody before it just wears away at you. And I would hate to be negative because we were accused of being negative, and I don't get that really.
Yeah.
But I have always supported certain promotions, and maybe they just don't give a shit. I don't know. It's one of those things where you don't care, you're indifferent, you only care about the promotion itself, not the athletes. I don't know what combination of it there is, but
Mr. Pickup.
there is a way of communicating things that is appropriate, and there is a way that is not. So when you're counting on, let's say, a 275-pound weight class,
I was gonna say, Ryan, you got to just stop beating around the bush and pull the Band-Aid off.
Jesus Christ! And when I do it, you cut me off. So here we are. What the fuck? Nathan, what? So we go. We have this 275-pound class. I get my itinerary for the Arnolds. I held the qualifier for this class. It was well attended. Lots of guys in this weight class. Registered for the class. I get the itinerary sent to me, and on the itinerary, it's got all the time slots, all the weight classes. And I'm looking for this class. It is nowhere to be seen. This is what, 3 days ago that I told you guys about this?
Yes.
Yeah.
3 days ago. The Arnold's is in a week and a half. So 3 days ago, I'm looking for my class. I send out a couple of messages and I say, hey, what is going on? Where is my weight class? And they're like, oh, yeah. I thought I told you we're not having that class. There was a lack of interest. There was only one guy registered on the right arm, and you were the only one on the left. So it was me and Austin Jaggers were registered on the right arm, 275, and just me on the left arm. So there you have it. The class was eliminated. So I'm maintaining a certain level of fitness and preparedness at a 275-pound class, only to find out that I'm arm wrestling essentially the same guys I was last year, but now I am 130 pounds below that class where I was last year.
So what I'm hearing is that had you known about that, then you would have been shooting for the 242 class, correct?
I would have had two choices: put on weight and go up a little bit, or it's a very real possibility that if I had an extra month to prepare, I might have gone to 242.
Yeah, it's definitely
Wow.
not the best. It definitely puts. I definitely see the sour taste in your mouth, right? Like that's ridiculous that 10 days out from the Arnold, whatever. How many days out are we now?
It's
We're not
close,
super
man.
far.
That's huge,
Yeah.
man. That's huge.
Like,
Um,
yeah, to find that out. And if I had not read through my itinerary, which I'm sure if you're going to the Arnolds, read through it. Hopefully, you don't find any surprises like I did. But
Oh, you want to tell everybody what you found? If you win your class, what did it say still?
that you may be considered for a super match at a future Knuckles Up event.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the situation.
I'm
So
laughing with you.
Can behave. Oh.
Sorry. I drink
So
milk.
I don't know. I mean, so I've regrouped. I've accepted the fact that I'm going to pull super heavyweights in the open class, and I'm going to pull both arms in the masters, and we'll see what happens. But
Yeah, it's definitely not. It's definitely unfortunate this close to it. The rug was essentially pulled out from underneath not only you but other competitors.
I mean, how
Like
do I
that.
not take it personally as a supporter of that organization for such a long time that I was the oversight, the one oversight other than Austin, who, when I saw a picture of him, I'm like, wow, he looks like he's lost a ton of weight. And then I find out he's the other guy that kind of,
Well, well, especially being somebody that's been holding Arnold qualifiers for them, and you know, you've supported them throughout everything, and then to have this type of, you know,
Well, you've been prepping for months and months, right? Like you're thinking, okay, I'm going to be pulling this 275 class. Okay, I'm not going to continue because maybe I don't make 242, so I'm going to hover around, put things on hold, train, be ready for 275. 10 days out, you fucking find out, oh yeah, there's no we got rid of the class. Well, now are you prepared to go up against the 350 guys? You know what I mean? Like,
well, I mean, I'll do it.
probably
I'll go
will,
in there and
but
I'll give it my all. But I mean, holy shit, that is
yeah.
not an ideal situation.
No,
Right.
no, I agree.
When a
I'd be
400-pound version of me has a war with some of the exact same guys that are going there this year, I'm just wondering how a much lighter version is going to fare.
Oh, you might surprise yourself, actually.
I might.
Yeah,
I might.
yeah.
I got to get back to my 2018 mindset, and I will be okay.
Yeah.
there you go. And I'm sorry that it kind of went that way. I don't know. Maybe a different organization might take over the Arnold. I don't know. Maybe
Well,
Arms Sports Entertainment or something like that. Oh, hey, what's up, Tim?
What's up?
What's
Well,
up, man?
it
Welcome to the
seems
Drinks
like
show.
well with others.
it doesn't. It definitely appears that they are not equipped to deal with such things. Like there seems to be a lot of disorganization. Well, not that doesn't appear. There is a lot of disorganization. I mean, even if we look at last year's Arnold's, where everybody's shirt was
Just
ordered
said
last
name.
second, it just
Just
said
a name on the
name.
back.
I hung it
You
up
know
like
what I
that.
mean?
I didn't change it.
You know, it's just ever since the start. I mean, even their pay-per-views, and I'm not trying to sit here and be like, oh, they weren't good. Like there were some very high quality matches. Camille Jablonski, Dave Chafee, like there were some great matches that were taking place at the events. It just seems like everything was chaotic behind the scenes.
Well,
You know what I mean? So
you never, if you're a promoter, and I'm not new to this shit. If you're a promoter, you take care of your athletes first, and everything else will be fine.
Yeah.
That's it.
Weird.
Yeah, I get it.
are you sure?
I see
You're
you.
not in sales, are you, Nathan? Take care of
Definitely
the
not.
client first.
I see where you're coming from, and hopefully things will get better because you're only a couple weeks out.
This is my last training week.
What
Right.
I don't even know the date of the Arnolds. Like that's I know like I'm prepared for the strongman stuff, but the arm wrestling stuff just there ever since last year's kind of just not been super appealing to me.
Well, this year is going to be interesting. I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to meet some people, hang out with some people, pull. It's going to be a good time. But
there'll be no qualifiers this year at Ryan's event in October. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
Well, I don't. How could I justify it? I mean,
you can't, in my opinion. Once,
Who's reffing the Arnolds?
I believe they're flying in the Polish crew.
They're not.
Maybe,
They are
no?
not. No. It was the same guy from last year. I don't remember his name. Forgive me, sir. Ward Drake. Jesus Christ.
Oh, fucking.
And then two other people I do not know who they are. Oh, there's my guy, Gussie.
Well,
I don't know if that's a
Again-
good thing or a bad thing, Ryan.
Which part?
go have fun.
The people I don't know their names, and the other
I
guy
don't
that I
know,
don't
yeah.
know his name.
I can
Just go have fun, bro.
I have been refereed by the best refs in the world, and I've been refereed by people that should not have even had the shirt on. And
Oh,
you
I'm glad
could
you
have-
brought that up.
Uh-oh.
Can we pivot to my soapbox?
Yes.
Oh boy, let me take a sip of this lemonade.
Yeah,
and
it
soda
gets
diet
it
soda
gets
right quick.
it gets it gets Ryan away from appearing that he's just negative all the time. So
God damn it. Positive
Ah. Okay, is it my turn for the soapbox? Last
Ric
week,
Flair.
yes, it's going to be some shoulder slapping now. And at the 11-minute and 52 mark, I'm going to say this. There's going to be a lot of adjectives, four-letter words, all that kind of stuff. So y'all brace yourself, okay? The fuck is going on with this sport? So here we go. I'm gonna
Jody,
make
I
sure
got
my
a question for you before you start.
Yeah.
Are you serious as a referee?
Hell yeah, I'm serious as a referee.
Okay, 1 second.
And here's the thing. So, was it last week? Whatever. There's two people leave.
oh shit, I'm crying. Oh damn, I'm crying.
Oh man.
Shit.
When I say that and then two people leave, that tells you what's going on. So there was a video that was put out there, and I'm sure deep down, this individual, we all know who we're talking. We're talking about Sean Hancock. I'm sure what he said came out wrong, right? Because in the video, he stated that because he's promoting his North American Championships in Las Vegas. That'll be here before you know it. And, he's certifying people. He has the online certified program or whatnot, What he said, though, in that video was like, if you don't come to Vegas, then you're not serious about reffing. Now, maybe that came out negatively, I took it as a slap in the face. It maybe Sean didn't mean it that way, but it's like, to anybody up here, if I'm not mistaken, the five of us in this right here that you see have reffed a handful of tournaments. And we take that seriously, whether you're the head ref, down ref, whatever the fuck. We take that seriously. I took it as a punch in the stomach or a slap in the face, call it what you want, when I saw that video. Because I'm like, hold the phone, time out for a second. Because I myself are going to the IFA Nationals, right, in Ohio in April. It just so happens Leonard Harkless, well-respected referee, he's going to be doing a referee seminar. Well, I'm going to that. So now the question begs, because I'm going to get certified, or I should say in my case, recertified, or go up a level in refereeing, that I'm not taking it seriously because I'm not going to Vegas instead. That's how I took it. Now, everybody can sit there and say what they want, but I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say he probably didn't mean it that way, but it came out that way. Guys, your response, if you want to say something.
I think you know what? I think Sean just is so passionate that he overdoes it and just pushes people away. But that's what I think. I think Sean means well. I just think that, you know, whenever he even types something, it's like got to be a 20 paragraph thing. You know what I mean? And it's just like, I don't know. That's what my experience has been. So, but who am I? I don't know.
I understand what he's trying to do. He
Yeah.
just wants people there. He wants to do the thing, but to say that you're the only show in town is essentially what he's saying.
Yeah.
That's how I take it. Is a little bit unfair. Like Canada has referee programs with both
Good ones.
WAF and CAWF,
Mhm.
and you can get good clinics across Canada. To say that somebody's not serious is it's a little weird, you know. Because
Well, I mean, in the U.S., there's really only 3 organizations recognized, like outside of the United States, for certification.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. When he's doing his stuff now, what's it under? I don't know anymore.
I think it's under
Boom
his.
Hancock.
Yeah, it's under.
Is it PAL? Is it Sean Hancock Promotions?
Sean
Is it
Boom.
Boom?
AUA, I don't know. I really don't know anymore. I don't know.
It's his own thing, and he wants like 8 levels. So
So when you get a certification, you'll call it from him. What is it?
it's a piece of paper.
No, like is it? So are we saying it's AUA now?
Yeah.
Whatever it is, I don't
'Cause
know.
he was doing PAL, so I'm just curious on what.
I think he's
is it
doing
no
it under
more
Boom
PAL?
Boom Productions now or something.
Whoever got a PAL level 197, is that still valid anywhere or no?
I mean, PAL isn't existing anymore, so
Okay, so now we're on to AUA certification.
Which just is pretty much broken up now too.
So this is where I'm at.
Yeah.
And I've been asked for years to run a ref certification class because the problem I see with America is that the powers and be have it in handcuffs. Nobody's allowed to run a seminar and give out, I'll just throw out a USAF because you have to only get it by one person. That's where I have a problem where every ref is handcuffed to having to go to a certain place by one person to get a certification. Why can't we have, like, say, masters? If you're a master for that, say, promotion, why wouldn't a master be able to run a certification class to give out certifications?
Well, they kind of do here. That it kind of works that way here.
Right, as it should.
Yeah.
Because if you're a master, essentially you're the highest level in that promotion. So you are certified to be able to run a seminar and be able to broaden and make referees better, but we're handcuffed. So yeah, I could have started 8-10 years ago and had a Armed Sport Entertainment referees, and you're certified by Armed Sport, but I didn't do it because I didn't want to saturate the sport. I didn't want to. The more you have, the more saturated it becomes. You know, if we have one, would be great. It will never happen, but we have 3.
Yeah.
And we're split. We're at USAF, the USAA, because I'll just say IFA WAF, right? We'll just say that. And then you've had one that's been around that's forever, and it's pretty much predominantly just California, right? We'll just say that.
yeah.
It's not like he goes out and tries to get people in Florida to have a UAL certification, right? It's just not what he's about. You pretty much get it because you referee his stuff only, right?
Yeah, 100%.
The more that we have, the more it waterizes what it actually is, right? So I don't know. Like for me, and this is no shot on anybody. Like, do you? I don't give a shit. But like, when someone wants to come referee for me, I only look at 3 certifications. Now, if they come out with Florida certification for ref, a P, Michigan, Texas, I don't look at that. I'm just saying, I'm sorry, that's not good enough to referee my stuff. Not that it's not from a reputable person. I just recognize the core.
Yeah.
Because again, say I started one like everybody else wants to start one, and say I go up to fucking Ryan Espy's. Hey man, I'm certified by Armed Sports Entertainment. He's going, I don't give a fuck. But why?
That's not something I would say about Armed Sports Entertainment.
I would say it because I mean, it's not recognized by the core.
Yeah, it's not
I know what you're
recognized.
saying. You would have
But
to.
the
if you
core,
wanted to-
I was going to say the core, you mean UAL, USAA, something like that. You talking about that core?
Those three. So there's
In my
essentially only
opinion, yeah.
three.
In
Yeah,
my
there's
opinion,
essentially
the true
Sorry,
core
Tim.
is USAA, USAF. And then
Yeah.
you got UAL. They've been around. They've done the same thing. And it's pretty much, like I said, just California. Like,
Yeah.
you can say now, if you go overseas, I don't know, really, UAL is not going to hold too much. It does. It's still recognized in a lot of places.
but not as much as a
Yeah, but you got to be
USAF or-
recognized by a governing body, though. Like you can't. No, not just every Tom, Dick, and Harry can say I'm starting a ref program, because if there's no path to master, then then you don't really have a program. You're going to have to be recognized by either WAF or IFA or like a governing body. So
and based off of that, right? It's really people don't really understand too. When you go to these places, you're not getting a WAF certification. The only place to get a WAF certification is WAF.
Worlds.
The way to get an IFA certification, if I'm not mistaken, is IFA Worlds.
Yeah,
Right?
it's the same for both. You have to go to
Yeah.
Worlds. So essentially, if you're
When you look at their affiliates, that's USAF and USAA. That is their, when you go to nationals, that's the certification you're getting, right?
Yep.
Then you got one for North America now, which is being recognized around the world, which is the NAAF, right? So they have a certification, and they're right below WAF, and then right below them is USAF, if I'm not mistaken.
you're right.
It goes WAF, and then it goes NAAF, and then you got your Asian, you got your 7 continents, and then it goes to their governing bodies after that, which is USAF, whatever they have in Brazil, and so on, right?
Correct.
Then anything after that, to me, doesn't mean anything.
I would say this, though. As we know it, the 5 of us up here and everybody in the chat, we all know junior ref, senior, master. I think master is the highest level, correct?
yeah,
Yes.
So what I'm not understanding as far as the AUA or Boom, productions,
he wants 9
Yeah,
levels or 10 or 12. He was talking like.
at what level does that
PAL,
coincide with what we do?
PAL was like 6 or 8 levels, I guess you'll say.
It sounds like a cash grab to me.
It's exactly
what?
what it sounds like.
Yeah,
The business of arm wrestling
Yeah.
should not include refereeing. The governing amateur bodies should control the referee certifications.
I agree.
So at one point, like I said, for years, it was giving out PALs. So do you tell all those people that you gave a PAL, do they transfer to what you're doing now?
Don't know.
My question would be,
I don't know. Like, I'm a referee, and I don't know anybody in the world that can test to be a referee without me standing in front of them.
Yeah, I know what you're
No.
saying. I know what you're
Yeah,
saying.
there's no on. He's the only person doing an online level 1 certification.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let me put it this. Let me throw a wrench at it. So let's say this PAL thing or whatever. He did do it, and he made, and some good refs came out of it, and they did events for 10 years, and they're your buddies, and you respect them as refs, and you know that they're good refs, right? Are you going to then say, well, you got a PAL certificate, you're not qualified? Like, you probably wouldn't do that, right? You'd probably say to
You
yourself,
would, because if an organization dies, then the certification dies with it.
Well,
It
I
doesn't
understand.
transfer over.
I understand that. But it's just like if, let's say Butcher's one of my favorite refs, right? Let's say that, or even though WAF's not going anywhere, but let's say that happened, right? No one's going to ever discount Butcher at an arm wrestling table, right?
I see exactly
Or
what
Dave Hicks.
I see exactly what you're saying, and my response would be to that is those specific refs, 99.9% of them will have a CAWF already on top of what they have. They wouldn't just have
Exactly.
one. They'll have a
Oh,
USA
you're
or
right.
a
You're
USAF.
right.
Because you can't go
The
to
good
Worlds.
The good ones will not, and not even worlds, but the good ones that we're talking about
Yeah.
will chase the powers to be the right ones, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
no,
you
you're
can't.
probably right. I just
You
was looking
can't
at it, from
because
another angle.
Brian,
Exactly what
you
you're saying,
can't go to WAF Worlds and referee unless you have a
No,
a CAWF cert. You can't go to WAF Worlds as an American and ref unless you have a USAF cert. So you're
yeah,
going to have a certification even if said body ceases to exist.
no, you're right. Yeah,
So you're
you're
still
right. You're
covered.
master.
But
Well, there's a
the
lot of
thing
guys,
is,
but there's a lot of guys that are okay just doing local and being level 3. And we've
but
seen guys level 3
but
forever and not go
but
to them.
here's the risk. Here's the risk you run into. Like that comment says, you run the risk of being sued using refs that aren't with a cert that isn't
No, no,
valid.
it's
That's
true. Yeah.
100% factual. So if somebody's offering a certification that's not recognized throughout a higher governing body, and somebody snaps their arm at your event, you're liable for it now. It doesn't matter if they signed a waiver or not.
Well,
You're
it
using
depends.
untrained people.
Yeah, it depends which country you're in too. Yeah.
I'll probably say 75%.
I think you guys have it worse. Yeah, that way.
I'll even say 85% of probably promoters, in my opinion, don't even have the proper lien waiver that athletes sign to protect them from being sued. You can ask Bill Collins about that. So I'll say about 85% of people probably don't even have the right terminology from a lawyer to back. Like I could sign someone's paper, break my arm, and still sue them, and there's nothing they can do about it because their stuff
Oh,
is.
you're right. You're right. You're right. The waivers actually doesn't even really cover it. Actually,
And on top of it, 90% of people probably don't even carry event insurance. So now they're going to just come after the business at that point, and they're going to take that business for everything they got.
They don't need that here though because we got not good but free healthcare, right?
But what's crazy when you look at the spectrum of the governing body, right? Do you know, and this is from what I've heard, so take it as you will, that there's still only one governor body in the world, and that's WAF. From what I've heard, even when IFA does Worlds and WADA comes and tests,
It's still under WAF.
IFA has to send it to WAF, and WAF has to send it to WADA. IFA can't even send it to WADA. So everything's still funneling through one organization here.
Yep.
I
So,
don't know
you're right.
if that's true or not.
That's what I heard from multiple different people in IFA.
I know that WAF gets the EFA list no matter what, so they must get the list somehow too, right?
Because it runs through them. They're the only ones to turn in because there's only one governing body in the world. There's only allowed to be one.
So, Tim, here's a question for you. So, Courtney Hike, my niece in the house, she wants to know. So, Tim, if someone wants to be recognized as a ref worldwide, what would be their first step in or course of directions they should go?
Well, I can answer that from the Canadian perspective.
Hey, she was talking to me. Okay.
Okay. Well, are you going to get it right?
Yes.
No. What perspective are you answering from?
Go to your country's nationals and test because I would believe that would be the one that will get you on the right track.
That is actually incorrect.
There you go. That's
actually
a good answer.
How's that incorrect?
Because WAF does not recognize CAWF certifications.
Oh, that's true. Not anymore. Yeah, they don't now. Yeah.
Well, they never did. They never did.
I thought they did at one time.
It doesn't transfer over. You actually have to attend WAF and take their clinic.
Okay.
Damn. I thought that question was easy to answer.
But you have to get a certification through
okay. That's perfect of what you just said. You're having a North American championship in your country in Canada. Go get an NAAF, and that's more recognizable than a USAA, a USAF. That's for all of North American certifications.
And they are doing and they are doing
as a master level referee in Canada. I would still need, whether I chose WAF or IFA, both of those things, I would still have to go to the world body and take their clinic.
Mhm.
Yep.
There
100%.
you go.
And you're going to be, even if you are a master level referee throughout your, let's say, country or region, so let's say USAA or USAF, you're still going to start as a junior, possibly a senior at the world
Yeah, you
stage.
can't. Yeah. I
And
get what
then
you're
you're going
saying.
to have to go for several years on your own dime in order to then be able to make master.
Now, I understand that you can jump levels, though. So in
You
Canada, you have a basic rule that you're going to go one level at a time.
That time, yeah.
And you can do that every 12 months. You can go up a level. It's to give you experience. Basically, level one, if you can recognize dangerous positions, you're going to get your level one, which was really concerning when there's an online certification process for a level one in the
I
States,
agree.
because I don't know what that gives you the ability to do other than answer
Just
questions.
down. They just down ref
1, 2, 3.
anyway in the States as a number one.
From what I
Yeah.
hear with the online, from what I'm hearing, that if you take the online certification, then what'll happen, you would ref with Sean, and he would basically have you down ref while he head refs, and then you can kind of show in person.
Oh yeah, he'll teach you.
All that
But
kind of stuff.
that's the point of a practical, right? When you take a physical in-person referee exam, like you take the seminar, with
Right.
USAF
We have
or
that here.
USAA,
Yeah,
and
we do that
then
here.
you
But at
take
the
the
same-
test, and then you get up there and you do the practical to be like, okay, I'm doing this or I'm doing that, and you're corrected by.
You have to ref 2 refs here now. That's how we do it.
So we used to have, I don't know how WAF is now, if it's changed, but I remember, I'll use a real example. Kane Hemsing went to the World Championship and he refereed. He took the clinic, he refereed. They awarded him a senior referee. Same with Jason Roy. So he was able to jump levels and actually
Wow.
referee at the Worlds.
Kane's a high level ref.
Kane is a level 3 in Canada and a
Okay.
senior at the Worlds, which is their equivalent to one below master, I believe.
Yeah, it's advanced senior at WAF is what it's
Yeah.
called.
Okay. So you can jump at when you go to WAF, if they grade you higher, you can.
You're never going to jump. The highest you're going to get the first time ever testing at WAF, and you're going to have to be insane, is senior. And then it's going to take years after that.
And it should. Well, and it should too, right? Like refing, you're not going to be a good ref over. It's tough, man. It takes years of refing to be really good at it, right? So I don't disagree with any of that. I think that's good.
But you can skip the first couple, I think.
You can go to senior. You can skip the level 1 and go to the level 2, and then it goes level 3, then level 4.
Yeah.
Essentially.
And it's not
All
who
right.
you know or blow.
Yeah. Well, guys, we can pivot to our next topic, and I think if Neil's still in the chat, he'll probably chime in too. And if Neil, you want to chime on this,
Can
because
I?
we're going through it.
Before we get in on this one, can we answer Courtney's question?
Yes,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. So this is for Ryan, not Tim. So Ryan, would
Tim, you
it
want to answer it?
would it be a way
No.
to go level 1, 2, and 3 and just go right to North Americans to do the level 1 there?
I don't.
You would skip the queue, but I think it would be worthwhile to go through those steps to give you the experience and the confidence to go on to the bigger organization and take their clinic. Just like when Butcher was running the TCAF clinics, or I don't know what they were called, they didn't certify you to referee in Canada at CIWF events, but they definitely gave you more experience and confidence going in to be able to complete that clinic when the time came. So is it worthwhile? Absolutely, I would say that's worthwhile.
So like I'll give you from my perspective, right? Like Leonard reached out to me to go ref their national. And like for me, being somebody going to WAF, I did my due diligence and talked to Simon. I was like, hey, will this have any negative recourse for me if I go do this? He goes, absolutely not, because a lot of what WAF still uses is from Leonard. So he's like, there's no negative recourse. So for me, going to do that and potentially getting my master is actually only more beneficial for me.
Well, yeah, it'd make you better, and you'll do better. Why? I mean, that's a no-brainer.
Well, not you can't say that, because it's not a no-brainer, because because Leonard.
Well, you got to get experience somewhere.
Well,
right?
you're missing what I'm saying.
Yeah.
With USAA Nationals being the IFA Nationals, if Simon was to tell me, no, you can't do that because it will affect your standing with WAF, then I'm not going to do it.
Oh, yeah, okay, on that end. But I mean, everybody wants you more experienced, right? Like,
Well, it's not that I'm not experienced. I have a lot of experience.
oh,
It's
I know
just
you. I know. I watch you. You're good.
yeah,
rep.
it's just
I'm not
like
bashing you.
it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like I'm going to do my due diligence to make sure
Yeah.
my ducks are in a row prior to committing to something, if that makes
Mm.
sense.
Yeah.
Gotta get
Well,
those
yeah,
ducks in a
you
row.
don't want to waste your time.
Well, guys, should we go ahead
Do
and
the next
transfer
thing, Jody. Let us have it.
prediction show? EvW
Prediction.
coming up, right?
That sounds fun. Prediction
Tim,
sounds fun, guys.
Tim, you shut up. You can't do it.
I want to hear Tim's predictions.
Oh yeah, he's reffing, right? Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't.
Is I leave in 12 hours. That's my or 24 hours. That's my prediction.
All right.
Don't get norovirus like.
If I invite Neil on the show for this portion, can he actually make predictions or no?
I mean, he can give his insight for sure. I mean, he's allowed to give predictions. He's not
Oh,
reffing
yeah, he's not.
matches.
Yeah, he's not affecting the match outcomes.
Does he
So
want to?
Neil, if
You
you're
want
still in
to
the
do
chat, Neil, let me know if you're still in the chat. I'll send the link. You can hop in. Matter of fact, I'll just do it now. And then if you want to hop in, you can do that. So who has the list right now?
I got it.
Did we have another soapbox? Did I miss one?
You missed Ryan's.
No, I
No,
chose not to do that particular one. That's bullshit. I don't want to deal with that because that ain't my fucking circus.
Yeah,
I don't
not
know
my
what
monkey, not
you're
my
talking
circus.
about, but okay.
I don't know which one we're talking about.
Either way.
22.
After dark.
East versus West 22.
I got it pulled up, Brian.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Oh, I did have a question. The Arnolds. I don't know. When is that again, Brian?
I leave next week, so yeah, I leave on the 4th. I think it actually kicks off on the 6th.
What promotion is that now?
It's still under the High Five.
High Five. Okay.
Is it just the one guy running it though, Chris? Now, right?
No, and Joseph, the guy from the sound
okay.
guy, is part of it now.
Okay.
You think we can get him on the show sometime?
Who?
I don't know why you'd want to
Good luck.
jump into the.
I think a lot of people ask.
Tim, do you remember what happened last time we had a guest from an organization? How quickly that shit spiraled out of control?
I drink well with others.
Yeah.
Do I need to remind
beers.
you at what happened when the president IFA came on the show?
I usually keep my mouth shut.
Well,
can't-
well, Neil and I didn't. So
Well, you can't fix stupid, so I can put that shirt too.
Oof,
So
ouch.
should we get into the prediction show? EvW number
Yeah.
22, Vienna.
so this is
Fly,
the order
let's
that
fly,
this is the
guys.
order-
I'm running out
You
of
got the
time.
list
This
up,
is
Nathan?
okay. Yeah, I got it. This is the order they have it on the website. So we have Luca Sinadze versus Eli Sadov. Luca is the current WAF world champion at 85 kilos, left-handed.
Tough
And this
match.
is a left-handed.
President for 2 years
I know he started right after COVID.
during COVID.
Yeah, I know who I'm picking.
I want to go with Eli for some reason.
I'm
Is
rooting
that
for
your-
Eli, but I'm
is
going
that
to
your
go.
pick?
I'm saying Luca.
Yeah. Nathan, you writing these down?
On this one, I'm going to go with Histro.
Haristo?
What?
Yeah.
Haristo.
Jody, who
As
you
the
going
rep?
with?
We can't pick anyway. Tim can't pick anyway. So.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take Oleg's.
That's my next. Just wait. This is going to get better.
Jody, who you taking?
Eli.
I don't think Eli has a chance, personally.
No, me either.
Well, I mean, he's from the USA and the other guy's from Europe, so we know who the fuck. Nick.
Well, Alex
Shut up,
Moranis
Tim.
beat Eli.
Wow.
And that, yeah. And if Alex
That's been a while.
It was, but still, everyone crushes Alex now here.
If we had two North Americans going at it, Nathan would still pick fucking Latvia.
I'd
You
pick
know-
Haristo.
You know what? Eli's been more. I've been watching his
He
training.
didn't miss the
more. He's
Latvia event in the
good.
Olympics.
But he's not beating Luca.
Ryan, who are you picking?
I'm going to take Sadov just because I'm picking underdogs today.
All right. Next match, we have Catalina Pedersen versus Ezra from Turkey. This is a 60-kilo left arm match, and Ezra's looking huge right now.
I'm taking Luke Polster on this one.
Pedersen. Catalina.
Isn't it Peterson? Yeah.
Carolina Pedersen.
Patterson.
I thought it was Peterson.
I thought it was Peterson too.
I think Tim's picking Bill Collins on this one. Okay.
That's fucking with my head. Just a Patterson and a Peterson.
This is a hard match, honestly. Like, it's very hard for Carl.
Is this the blonde
Yeah.
from Sweden that had that 25-minute match like a few years back?
Yep.
Yeah, I pick her. Yeah.
Well, it was over 25 minutes. Everybody's picking Keto?
Get the hell out of here, Tim.
What you got with that? What is that, Tim?
Hard to read.
Olympic sweep. I see that.
Only because of Connor
Okay.
Hellebuck. Only
Next.
because of Connor Hellebuck.
Next match.
Can you see?
Next match.
What we got?
Oh yeah,
Curtis,
nice.
Pork
'Cause that's the
Chop
last one
Cameron.
you'll ever win.
Versus Peter Sellis.
Pork chop.
Pork chop. I think he's gonna make a fucking splash.
I'll have to.
Speaking from a true Canadian there, I like it, the judge.
So you two are taking Porky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How can you bet against our guy?
I'll take Olex for this one, 3-0.
Yeah. Jody?
Pork chop. I can't pronounce the other guy's name. I don't want to.
Peter Sellis.
Courtney? I like that.
Courtney, they didn't even know there was a hockey game going on until I told them about it.
I'm taking Peter.
I was up at 6:05 watching this shit.
I think Porky.
Okay.
He's been training with Devin. He was training with Devin really hard on this. training
Okay,
camp.
so now we have Vlad the Destroyer from Latvia
Yeah.
versus
I know who
Manifestor.
you're taking. Who's the
Well,
other guy?
so contact the Manifestor is the guy that won the Swiss Open at 85 kilos. Vlad won it at 95, so Vlad's coming down
I
to
like
85 for this match.
Vlad. I like Vlad.
Tim's gonna win this one. I'll take Tim 3-0.
Who'd you say? Manifesto? Is that how you pronounce his name?
He likes to be called Manifestor.
Manifestor.
All right, is that who you're taking?
Yeah, Manifestor.
Is he a hook puller or a top roller? I don't know Manifesto. I didn't.
He's good everywhere,
Okay.
but so is Vlad.
Vlad's
Ryan,
the guy.
Put me down for Vlad.
He can grind.
Put
Yeah,
me
I
and
got
Nathan
Vlad.
down for Vlad.
That's right. All right, F.A. Comac versus Tarkon. So F.A. Comac is the current world champion.
That's
Tarkon
really
is the
good.
current F.A. and Tarkon is the current European champion.
I'm gonna
And
go
Tarkon.
Tarfcon or Tarfacon.
You too?
I'm about to go with FA on this one.
FA.
I think Tarkon takes it personally.
This is going to be a battle, but 3-2 Histro.
Ooh. All right, next match. Matt, the Wild Horse Mask versus
I
I got
Nazi
Matt.
Atabuli.
You know I got Matt.
Oh, stop being so biased.
He's my teammate. I'm never gonna root against him.
Jody?
You guys are going to shoot me for this, but I'm picking Matt.
Why am I going to shoot you for that?
I think Matt.
This is a 115 match, by the way.
Yeah.
Ryan?
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
took
One
Matt
last-
before you even
Matt
said the
even
other guy.
more, but, yeah.
Ryan, you're taking Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah, clean sweep. We're all taking Matt.
Yeah, but I'm saying Matt's going to win 3-1 because that one loss will be because fouls or whatnot. So Matt's
No,
going to win 3-1.
Well, it's a
Matt
battle
will
of
need to
ti- I
get
mean-
fired up.
David is a very good top roller, too. So,
Yeah.
okay. Now, this is one I'm super interested in. Nugo Chikadze versus Bogdan Stoica. Now, this is,
right.
mind you, context. When they did their podcast, Nugo was 12 kilos over and asked if he could come in at 102, and Bogdan called him fat boy and said no. Oleg's got it. So this is a 100-kilo match. So Bogdan's coming up 5 kilos, Nugo's coming down.
I'm going with Bogdan. I can't bet against him.
Is Nugo having trouble like making weight?
It's probably going to
sounds like
suck
it. If
for
he's
him.
asking for a concession, he must be having a little trouble. And can we agree that if he misses weight, the prediction is off?
Fair.
Do they do a catch
I'm
weight?
taking Bog. This is a catch weight, 100.
To catch weight anyway, yeah.
It's a catch weight and he still can't make the weight?
Yeah. I think Bogdan's too versatile, and now he's riding high with massive confidence off the Paul Lynn win. I'm going Bogdan.
Yeah, but Nugo is
Nugo's crazy.
Nugo's significantly, in my opinion, better than Paul Lynn. He
Okay,
can pull
but
in way more places.
I agree. But remember the Pedro Margaret or whatever that match?
Petro Makarent, but
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
talking a pure hook puller.
I know. But then he beat Matt, and I think that's Nugo's real big fame right now is beating Matt. But
12 kilos.
what Matt learned in the Iraqi match, I think Matt wins against Nugo.
But
next
that's different though. It's left and right hand.
No,
not
I know.
comparative.
Well, I'm just levers. I am comparing it. Yeah.
Brian, who are you taking?
I got Bogdan.
Jody?
Nugo. Just to
Okay.
be different, but it's just like
Okay, next match. Sergey Kalyanchenko, Yorin Sonev.
This one probably is my favorite match on the whole thing.
I got Sonev.
I'm going to take Sonev.
Me too.
You taking Yorin.
I never vote against the Bulgarians hardly. I love that team.
I'm
Jody?
taking Kalashnikov for the upset.
It's to me, it's not an upset. I have Kalina as the favorite.
Another way.
And here's how why I have Kalina the favorite. All you have to do is go back and look at his match with Matyushenko at King of the Table in Istanbul, and that match was super impressive. How good Sergey was against arguably one of the best hook pullers ever.
I agree, but
And that's why I'm taking Kalina.
Sonev has different hooks too, though. Like when he got Matt, I don't know. Yeah, I think
Sonev is actually the underdog, but I'm still taking him.
Yeah, I think.
All right, next,
tendons
in
are
my
strong.
opinion, the biggest mismatch on the card: Fia Rajsik versus Brigita Ivanchi, right-handed,
Rajsik.
70-kilo title match.
I'll never vote against Fia.
Yeah.
See how I went to 4 because it's a title match? Staying on
Oh,
point.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, Jody.
I'm picking Courtney Hike over Liz Mosick.
What's
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I'm picking Fia. Sorry, I was thinking about something else. Sorry.
What kind of
Sorry, my brain
are you playing?
Huh?
That's like trying to hit on Pygow or something. What the fuck?
No, I don't know why I said that out loud. My bad. I was thinking of something like, man, what would happen if those girls met in a match? And so it just, my bad.
you just manifested it. There we go.
My bad.
Okay, next match is Michael Todd versus Camille Jablonski, and you guys know I'm going to pick against Michael because when I pick him, he always loses. So I'm taking Camille.
I hate to do it, but I picked
Can I ask a
Michael Todd.
question? What's going to be different this time around with this match?
Nothing.
Oh, you see what I'm saying?
Michael Todd is going
it's-
to catch him on his pronator, and Camille's not going to be able to pin him.
So Michael and I had this conversation in Atlantic City. I said, just so you know, I said on our prediction show, I always pick against you because when I pick you, you lose. He goes, well, don't ever fucking pick me then.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah, I'll take Michael.
Should I get my monster hat in the closet?
I mean, you're picking Michael, right?
Yeah.
I'll never vote for Camille ever.
I just
Oh.
these four know it. Like if I pick Michael, every time I picked him, he's lost.
Don't worry, you've covered your bases, Nathan. No one's going to hate you after this.
Okay, next match: Oleg Petrenko versus Todd Hutchings. Best of
Wow,
5,
what a
105. I'm
match.
sorry, best of 7, 105 kilo world title.
I still got Todd, but I think it's going to be crazy, man. Oleg's so strong, but I got Todd.
I think
Hutchings.
Oleg runs him over.
No.
No, I don't. There's only one way he can do it, and I don't know if he'll pull that way. So
I think this will be the first time in a long time where there's an actual threat with Godzilla. One, because
Well, you can't say that because Dada can beat him.
yeah, he did.
Which one's
yeah. I
So
mean,
did,
yeah. It's been a while though. It's been like
Petrenko versus Hutchings.
You're
Oh.
right. But
I keep forgetting because it seems like his
I mean,
last.
if you want to do, if you want to
David
do arm
and
wrestling,
Oleg don't pull the exact same though, and that hook, if you look, it takes a really strong supinated deep hook to get through Todd's friggin' pronation and to be able to pin him.
you can't say that because Evgeny Prudnik went through him.
He did the
with
same
top
thing to
roll.
him.
He did
did
it
the
with a
same
top
thing to him.
roll. He did it with a hook.
Well, when he hooked him, that's how he did it.
Dave
How many-
Chafee did it with pure side
Well,
pressure.
that's just pure power. You know,
How many
I don't- that
matches
don't
are on
count
this card?
now. Dave Chafee, that
A
don't
lot.
We're in the titles now.
12 matches, Tim.
We only have one left after this.
It's a long day.
It went quick.
Yeah, you got a long day, buddy.
Plus, the one we won't be able to predict, which is the one from the tournament where they take 2 people from the tournament and put them on the
No,
prelims.
that's
Are
what
they doing that again?
you need to
Yeah, they're-
predict.
They're doing it every time.
This
Okay.
is what
Give me odds on. I'll take Logan Bittinger to be in that match.
listen,
There you go.
I-
Logan Bittinger.
no.
Bam. There you go.
this
I'll
is what
pick
you're gonna
whoever
get.
he goes against to win.
Listen, I'm not doing a fucking prediction, so I'll make it a fucking rule.
Go ahead.
Number 13 is going to be your wild card, and you're either going to pick the left side of the table or the right side of the table, and whoever gets it right gets an extra point. That makes sense.
Okay.
Because we don't know who's going to be in it, but
Is it
you
left
can-
or right hand?
and if you pick one person to be in it, then you get an extra point. So there's 2
Then you
points.
get 2 points.
There you go.
Bittinger, right side.
Oh, look at I ended up in the main event. I got 4-0.
I got
But we're not at the
whoever's
main
on the
event
other
yet. We're
side
still,
of Billings
I'm
or
still
winning.
waiting on.
Left
I'm
side.
still waiting on Ryan and Jody to make their predictions on Petrenko and Hutchings.
Main
Oh, we
event.
took
Oh,
Hutchings already.
The
I didn't
Todd.
hear you
Yeah.
two. Oh.
Sorry.
So you're taking Todd too, Ryan?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm different.
Yes, you are.
And the finale, Vitaly Letin versus Devin Larratt for the open weight left-handed title.
Okay, this is left hand, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Left side, Histro versus Olegs. Give me 2 extra points, baby. Woo!
Dude, that's too much math.
That's all right. We can teach you colors tomorrow. Just write it down.
I'm
That's a
picking,
brain
honestly,
right there.
I'm picking Vitaly. Damn, it got quiet quick.
I'm just writing.
I mean, I will take Vitaly, but we're talking 51-49 here.
Well,
I think, yeah, it's real close. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a whitewash one way or the other, but I do think if it was the right hand, which is gonna be in what, April?
6 weeks.
Yeah, then I would say Devin, no, hands down. But being that it's the left, but I'm not saying Devin's left is like nothing, but he said it has been coming up as opposed to his right. His right's like way up there, but his left is starting to work its way up there. Is it there yet? Maybe not. I don't know, but I think. Go
My
ahead.
thing is, how many starts is the match going to have? You
I mean, you
what
ready to go?
Yeah, how many ready goes is it going to have between the first one to the actual one that starts the first round? How much setup stuff is going to happen? Like, everything going to rest script now puts a little bit on it, takes it away. Everything going to strap now. If you slip twice, right, then you go to straps permanently.
Oh, we didn't even
So-
talk about that, did we?
that's a new rule.
That is a new rule. The 90 between 60 seconds is going to have an effect, especially with Devin getting bigger because he does lose endurance the bigger he gets,
No.
right? So, I mean,
That's cool.
it's a lot of variables in this match, in my opinion. And you can take the Kurdecha match and be like, okay, yeah, Devin lost to Kurdecha, and then 6 or 8 weeks later, he came back and beat Kurdecha. So obviously he's progressing, but it's still hard to compare Kurdecha to Vitaly, in my opinion.
Well, he won both matches, but I know what you mean. It was like he lost the first one. Yeah. He didn't lose to Kurdecha in the first match.
No, but I mean,
Yeah. I know what you mean, though. He kind
the
of did,
match,
right? Yeah,
the match never actually finished because of the count
Yeah.
getting messed up. So
Yeah. I think you're on to something. I kind of agree with Nathan. Even though when I listen to the show, I hardly ever agree with you, but I think you're right. And the thing is, though, you look at Petrenko. So when Devin cut down and pulled Oleg, I didn't think he had a chance, really. He wasn't training his left long enough at that time. Anyway, I think anything's possible, and I think we're talking about Devin here, and you're talking about restart. Even if it's in the straps, it's going to be restart after there's going to be all kinds of shenanigans, and I got Devin 55-45 even though like it sounds crazy to myself, but I got Devin in this one.
Yeah, I mean, if the match stops, it's going to turn into an endurance war, and it just depends on where the match stops. Does the match stop with in the center table? Does the match stop where Devin's stretched out in that kings because his kings is not what it is on the right? You know what I mean? And we've seen Vitaly can flop press, so granted that's right to left, but there's a lot of variables in this match to me.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't be surprised if either one won. Well, we were doing predictions, Neil. Right now, we're on the Devin Vitaly match.
Well, we're almost done it.
And then we flew
Who
through.
has not made one yet?
No, I haven't because I'm.
We'll take.
He's still thinking.
He sold me on the way he explained it. He sold me on it. Now he hasn't even. He's going to take Vitaly. Yeah.
Hey, Neil, I sent you the link. If Neil wants to chime in and give us the main event, his perspective, I would love to do it. You're back. I sent you the link, Neil. Feel free to chime in.
He already drives on the wrong side of the road. Do you think he can talk on the phone at the same time?
Yeah. You know what? I have Vitaly as like a 65-35 favorite. I just have this damn gut feeling that Devin's going to pull it out, so I'm taking Devin.
That's how I felt.
Because I just have a feeling he's going to wear Vitaly out in the setups, and he's going to end up getting Vitaly a little frustrated and stuff throughout, and he's going to catch him in a bad spot and gas him out.
What is the cost of this pay-per-view?
It's not that much, really. I can tell you, it is
usually $27.99, isn't it?
For you. It's $19.95 for the U.S. people.
Okay, so yeah, for us.
And if you want the extended pass, it's $29.45. The season pass is still $129.95.
I'm using Matt Oliver's code.
Matt Oliver has a code?
I don't know. I'll just threw it out there. He may. I don't know. I just thought I'd use it. I don't know.
Mac 5's coming. I want another promo code, guys. Come on, Matt. I actually made money on Mac 4, and I didn't even put it out until like halfway through the Mac 4 event.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I put in the normal Prem Stream one in the description, and then I'm like, oh, I have a promo code, and I put it in the chat like halfway through, and they sent me $70. So,
oh wow,
yeah. So this time
I
want to be
on
that right away. Yeah.
I went to the Global Elite event, and I still bought the pay-per-view.
Hey Tim, here you go again. Neil says, "Hey guys, I'm too busy wondering whether the bird can crack Roly Way fresh in round 1 of Arm Wars Grand Prix." So once again,
yes,
buddy,
off the back. Yeah,
I have a question of that. What's the weight?
200 pounds.
Okay, but Ray just said he was 80 kilos the other day on the fix.
Yeah.
Listen.
That's pretty close, isn't it?
When you
no, it's 176
in 3 days, you will just look at me like, never mind, I know the answer. That's what's gonna happen.
So here's a question. Off the does the winner of your match face Ryan Belanger?
Of us? I don't know.
Before that gets answered, guys, I got to run. I got a hard out.
All right, my friend.
Make some money.
Are you running because you lost the weight, or are you gonna actually walk? Because if you
I'm
run,
probably gonna do like a brisk, power walk move.
Gotcha.
All right.
All right, brother.
He wants to briskly power walk into somebody's ass at Arnold's. But
next Monday, Brian, when you come in, we'll talk about the results from EvW 22.
Yep. See you guys.
Take care, man.
Who do you got, boys? Oh, man.
Oh, who Nathan got is fucking fuckers.
You got the laughing fuckers. Yeah. I think Ray wins it in the end, but I bet he gets cracked the first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Well, it's there. Once it gets cracked all the time, right?
Not with Ray. It doesn't work that way, though. Yeah, with Ray, he likes to lose and almost be out and then win 4 in a row.
Listen.
Is that a strategy just to kind of give you a couple wins to kind of,
Listen. I will go in his fucking hook every time. I went in his hook last time. I will go there again.
Well, is it you pulling him?
Yeah, last time it didn't work out though.
Yeah.
Why don't you just say Tim's pulling Ray then?
Rounds and then decided to still pull him and still beat him in his own position twice. It's gonna be worse this time. It's gonna be worse.
So is Ray gonna bulk up for this, or is he gonna stay 80?
He needs to. He fucking better. He's gonna need to.
He's looking thin and kind of cut right now. I seen him with Giannis in a video this morning.
That's fine.
Yeah, he's not looking heavy.
I'm 204.
Yeah, how the fuck did you go from you were a super when I first started seeing you pull? That's good on you, buddy.
Speaking of Giannis, how about the Giannis versus Ingen Terzi match on the left?
When is that gonna happen again?
I don't know the exact
Listen,
date.
I don't predict after watching Makarov and Ingen Terzi, I don't comment on his matches anymore.
Hey, Dakota looked good at 220 at Montana.
Yeah, Dakota
looked good against Brian Johnson.
Yeah. His hair looked even better.
I know.
Yeah, he's got the Jerry curls, eh? I know he rocks it well.
He's got that perm going on, Yeah, I like that. He's been
I think it's natural for him.
The other 6 dudes also. Well,
I think so.
Neil, who are the other 6 dudes?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Dakota, you got some love. Dakota did great. Got some love. Got some love.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? We're gonna be on that one next year too. So
Dakota, you're
get
going
ready,
on.
Jody. Hey,
what's that?
Easton McCormick, get ready for the judge, buddy.
Hey, hold on.
You know what? I'm still waiting on my invitation.
Jody.
What?
Go to comment. He's going to Austria?
Yeah. And Germany, I think. Yep.
Are you pulling?
In the tournament.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, you might get to pull Tim. Hey Dakota, you could pull Tim there. Yeah.
I heard through the little grapevine somebody might be showing up and pulling.
All right.
I think it's going to be in the 105 and not the 95, but I hope it's 95. And
Who's that?
The brick wall.
Oh,
James
James?
Wall.
You want him?
Please
Be
in 95.
I don't know if a lot of people.
already.
I don't know if a lot of people understand how hard this tournament's going to be. Like, there's going to be a lot of really good European pullers showing up to be like, yeah,
I'm going to go
home.
Well, Robert's saying Germany's. I mean, he shouldn't even have said nothing because he needs to hype Austria. But I mean, Germany's going to be fucking crazy the following event.
Well, I mean, you have a German on the card at a fitness
I'm
expo.
going to go 0-2 and still have a smile on my face.
I mean, it's definitely true. Both tournaments are going to be hard.
Is the Bruce still there?
I don't know.
Hey, check it out. Paul Passport's going to Germany, but hasn't announced it yet. Well, I guess you just did for him now, Candy.
You just did it, Candy. Yeah.
You just did.
Actually, I was trying to get them.
That's like saying the sky. There's 4 people on this podcast, but we're not going to tell you that.
That's true.
So who's his match against? Let's just hear it. Come on, Candy.
Or is it for the tournament?
Might be for the tournament. It might be, or yeah, it's hard to say. I don't know.
I'm excited to go to Germany because it's only an hour and 20-minute train ride to Amsterdam.
Neil said, "Yes, we got like a do a triple tapeworm."
I think he went. Did he go carnivore? Maybe.
I don't know what he did. He didn't share it really.
He got that good GLP-1.
I need it.
Man, I leave that stuff. You can leave that stuff alone.
I mean, it's very easy to get in Canada.
Listen,
drinking Tim is my favorite Tim.
Neil, I think Ryan's weight. He was looking for the 275 weight class at the Arnold coming up, just to find out that there is no 275 class anymore. So
didn't he say he was walking around at? Didn't he say he was walking around at 285, Jody?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, he said he's 120 pounds lighter than he was at his max.
I'm going to go there for 2 days before I go to London, and then because in London I'm taking a nice car ride with Bogdan up to Armours.
Armour.
I got some unfinished business to do on that side of the country, but I think I am pulling for Tim. Sorry, guys, but Tim's going to crack that wrist back, and then he's going to keep his foot on the pedal.
What's the predictions this weekend? Am I going 0-2 or 1-2, 2-2?
Who are you pulling?
It's the tournament.
It's a tournament. 209.
What weight?
Yeah.
Oh, 2-2.
2-2. All right.
I'll give you.
It depends on how many people are there.
There's going to be a lot.
There were 16 in my class last year.
Oh, wow, really? Damn.
Yep.
Okay.
You might be okay. I think you'll go like 5-2.
Woo! We should
That puts
invite
him at
the
like
judge every week. Get rid of Ryan. We got a new Canadian.
Well, I think you at this lighter weight too is probably pretty scary because
The question is, if Dakota's going, at some point you guys are going to meet up. You're going to be in the same weight class, correct?
I mean, unless he's on 105 because he doesn't want to cut weight and have fun. I mean, I was going to pull 85, but then I was just like talking to people. I'm like, I don't want to cut 11 pounds when I'm there. I'll just come in at 204 and have fucking fun. All these guys are going to cut down, and I'm going to walk around and have fun because at the end of the day, like I have a long day. The tournament starts at 10 a.m. So not only am I reffing, there's 6 tables. Then I'm going to stop and pull my class left, ref, pull my class right. Then maybe have an hour break before I got to ref the pay-per-view. And then the pay-per-view starts at 8 p.m. I'm going to say it gets done at midnight to 1.
I'd say closer to 1.
My flight's at 6 a.m.
Damn.
And I'm flying to Amsterdam and then straight from Amsterdam to Portland, Oregon.
Why don't you just come by my crib and we can after pull or whatever? Fuck it.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to be worth a shit.
Crash in my house. I got an extra room.
I'm coming to Portland for 48 hours to do some business, and I got to go home.
Gotcha.
And then I turn around and go right to Utah for Utah State. I'm reffing that.
Damn. Non-stop.
Yep. Katie
Yeah.
Hampton says that you all get at least 5 wins.
The boss said wrap it up.
85 is my prediction.
We got after dark.
Yes. All right, everybody. We chipping and dipping. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. Come back and join us next Monday so we can talk about the results. We could talk about Tim's results. We could talk about Dakota's results. We could talk about Andy jumping in. Thank you. The ladies are in the house. Andy, Lucky, Courtney, the ladies are in the house. Everybody, we'll see y'all next week. Neil, thanks for chiming in. Hopefully you get a chance to chime in with us. Everybody, we out.